Ever wonder about Mary Magdalene? For centuries, her story has been debated, often painted with a controversial brush. But what if I told you there's a perspective that completely changes the narrative? One that has existed for over 1,400 years. Today, we're diving deep into the Quran to uncover the surprising and honorable position of Mary Magdalene in Islam. Get ready, because this might change everything you thought you knew. Let's start with the most common misconception. The idea that Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. This narrative, which became popular in Western traditions, is completely absent from Islamic sources. The Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, do not mention this at all. In fact, Islam cleanses her name entirely of this false accusation. Instead of a sinner, Islam views her as a pious, devoted, and righteous woman. So, who was she according to the Islamic tradition? Mary Magdalene is recognized as one of the most sincere and dedicated followers of Prophet Jesus, or Isa, as he is known in Arabic. The Quran speaks highly of the disciples of Jesus, referring to them as the Hawariyan. It describes them as helpers of God, individuals who believed in Jesus' message and pledged their support to him. The Quran says, "And when Jesus perceived disbelief from them, he said, 'Who are my supporters for Allah?' The disciples said, 'We are supporters of Allah. We have believed in Allah and testify that we are Muslims, submitting to him.'" While the Quran doesn't name every single disciple, Islamic scholarship and tradition hold Mary Magdalene in high esteem as a prominent member of this blessed group. She is seen as a woman of immense faith and courage, who stood by Jesus through his trials and tribulations. Her devotion was not just passive. She was an active supporter of his mission, a testament to the powerful role women have always played in the history of faith. Think about the implications of this. In a time when women's voices were often silenced, here was a woman who was a central figure in a prophetic movement. Her presence among the disciples highlights a key Islamic principle that righteousness and proximity to God are not determined by gender, but by piety and sincerity of faith. Mary Magdalene is a role model for believers, demonstrating unwavering loyalty and spiritual strength. This perspective isn't just about correcting a historical inaccuracy. It's about reclaiming the honor of a righteous woman. Islam is very clear about the sin of slander and false accusation. To tarnish the reputation of a believer is a grave offense. Therefore, the Islamic view not only absolves Mary Magdalene, but also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of speaking truth and preserving the dignity of others. When we compare this to other narratives, the Islamic perspective is refreshingly clear and respectful. There's no ambiguity, no scandal. There is only the story of a faithful woman who dedicated her life to the message of Goddess Prophet. She is not defined by a past she never had, but by her unwavering faith and commitment to truth. This raises a broader point about how Islam views the followers of all prophets. The Quran commands Muslims to believe in all the prophets of God, from Adam to Muhammad, and to respect their companions and followers. The disciples of Jesus are our brothers and sisters in faith, part of a long continuous chain of monotheism. Mary Magdalene, as one of them, is therefore our respected elder in faith. Her story is also incredibly inspiring. Imagine the courage it took to follow a prophet who was being rejected by the powerful authorities of his time. It required a level of conviction that is truly profound. Mary Magdalene's example teaches us about the nature of true belief. It's not just a declaration, but an action, a commitment that stands firm even in the face of adversity. Her loyalty to Jesus is a lesson in discipleship for all time. So why isn't this perspective more widely known? Often, discussions about religious figures are confined within their own traditions. But in our interconnected world, it's more important than ever to build bridges of understanding. Learning about how Islam venerates figures like Jesus, his mother Mary, and his disciples like Mary Magdalene can help foster mutual respect and a deeper appreciation for our shared history. The Islamic portrayal of Mary Magdalene is not a recent reinterpretation. It's an established view rooted in the Quran and prophetic tradition for over a millennium. It sees her as a saintly figure, a woman of God and a beacon of faith. She wasn't a fallen woman who needed saving. She was a leader and a supporter who helped carry the prophetic message forward. This is a narrative of empowerment, honor, and spiritual dignity. It reminds us that the stories we tell matter, and that getting them right is a matter of justice. The Quran's account of the people around Prophet Jesus is a testament to their collective faith and struggle, and Mary Magdalene is an inseparable part of that sacred history. Next time you hear the name Mary Magdalene, I hope you'll remember this perspective. Remember the righteous disciple, the courageous supporter, the woman of unwavering faith who is honored and respected within the Islamic tradition. Her story isn't one of scandal, but one of immense spiritual strength. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to uncover a different side of a very famous story. I hope it gave you a new and enriching perspective. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that explores the fascinating intersections of history and faith. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay curious.